I'll be sure to just fall straight down this time. Let's try this again. I did go back and get a few more lives in the interim, just to be safe. I don't think I'll have a problem in this world, but it's kind of the next world that I'm worried about, but for right now I think we'll be fine. Alright, this is the one, right? Yeah, let's just zoom past here right quick. Don't care about you red bees. And this time, straight down. There we go. And another one of these. Yep, at least there's just one this time, so I guess it'll be a bit easier, but... I mean, we've already played something to this effect, right? It makes me think that... Like, the big reason behind wanting to find the secrets is just that feeling when you're like, "Ooh, I found a secret," and not so much what the secret gives you. Which is valid, I guess. You know, that feeling that you found something that was obscure in the game and that the game was kind of hiding from you. Like, that's fine, I guess, but for me personally, it's like, why would you interrupt the flow of the game to play something like this again when the reward isn't even all that great, I think? I mean, a lot of bananas, you can potentially get a 1-up, I guess. And we get a golden Rambi as well, but I don't even think I got a single 1-up from all those bananas, and I'm not even close to having enough Rambis for the bonus game, so... I don't know, to me just kind of a pace breaker. I guess there is one more thing to be gained from that though, is that whenever you exit the secret level, the secret area, it does put you a little bit further in the stage than you would be if you just played the stage normally. So maybe that's the motivation, you can skip some like difficult parts by entering a secret room. This part's gonna be pretty hard though, let me focus. God, a Diddy feels like mandatory for this part, I think. It's this one right here. If you fall into that, yeah, you're gonna get hit pretty much. Like, I can't believe I didn't get hit right there. I guess if you're DK, you're gonna get hit pretty much because... Oh my god! Whew. Okay, that was something else, okay. Whew. Thought I wasn't gonna make it there for a sec. Hey, Candy. How's it going? I think I definitely need some save relief after that. Granted, again, it's not a big deal. I mean, you can just go to Funky and fly to a previous world and save there, but hey. It was time for sore eyes after a level like that. Which one is this one? The orangutan one? Yeah, this is the one with the evil monkeys. Which I gotta wonder, how does that actually happen in this universe? That you get the good Kongs, but you get the bad Kongs too. Like, I don't know, man. Okay, for this one, I seem to recall watching a video where there's like... I don't know, secret down there, but I don't trust it. I'm glad we're back in the jungle, though. Oh, well, DK, it's up to you. I always love it when you get hit immediately after you just waste a DK barrel. For absolutely no reason. Fantastic. I do love the Sunset Vista aesthetic, though. It reminds me of one of my favorite levels. I think it was from the original Donkey Kong Country Returns, not so much Tropical Freeze. Because Tropical Freeze was, very experimental in a lot of ways when it came to setting for this series. But I think it was in Donkey Kong Country, I think... Like, an entire level was in, like, a silhouette, and, like, DK was all, like, silhouetted out, and all you could see with this was his red tie or something like that. Yeah, it was really, really nice. Like, I'm getting that itch to play Tropical Freeze again at the very least. I've not played that game since it was first released for the Wii U. I know we got that. Oh, really? The ostrich cannot jump on the monkeys? Seriously? Okay. Well, I guess the rule with Expressa there is that he can just walk past some smaller enemies, but the big ones not so much. That sucks! I was planning on just kind of like cheesing the level with the ostrich, man! Okay, it's fine though, as long as I can just like jump over these guys with Diddy, I guess. But last time I played Tropical Freeze, no reason to go down there, I don't have all the letters. Last time I played Tropical Freeze is when it was first released on the Wii U, and I want to say that was like 2014-ish? I think that's when it was. You know, I enjoyed it so much, but I never went back to it. I think because the game kind of gave me a difficult time. Like, it really was a hard-as-nails platformer. Like, definitely harder than this game, I gotta say. But, I think it'd be worth revisiting that game at some point, like 100%. Oh! Watch out for you guys. You guys are just having a blast down here, huh? Oh, come on! Go with as big as the hitboxes your heads have, really? Well, at least maybe this will give me a chance to actually go back and just, like, cheese this thing with, the ostrich. I can't jump back, right? I think so, yeah, we should be good. Okay, let's try this again. Apparently I cannot jump on top of the angry orangutan monsters. But I think I can just jump, yeah, so it doesn't... I'm not even hurt by the little claptrap, so... What gives? I don't really know. But I should have just been doing this the entire time. Like, when you get, like, the gliding item, or the gliding power-up, or the gliding animal, whatever you want to call it, why wouldn't you just do this the entire time, right? So, as I should have been doing this from the beginning. My mistake for not trying to cheese the level at the very start, but The point being of that little rant I went on about Tropical Freeze. I do love the game. I remember loving it when I first played it. Have not played it since for some reason. That looks like a secret. Just a lot of bananas, okay. But I would definitely want to go back to that sometime, I feel like. Anything up here? Oh god, just a guy that's gonna obstruct the exit, apparently. Get out the way, man. Alright, we're done. Yeah, just the difficulty balance is kind of off. I mean, that level was a lot easier than that previous temple level, and the previous temple level was a lot easier than other levels that were before it, so... Oh. But speaking of a level that is probably not gonna let me off the hook, though. Okay, I think this is when these underwater levels are going to get much more difficult. Okay. The important thing is just to know the trajectory of the pearls whenever the clams spit them out, and don't try to, like, go around them on the fly, I think. Because if you try to go around them on the fly like I did, you will get caught, because the trajectory will catch up to you. So I just gotta know that, okay, yeah. So just plan it out, you know, just plan on, like, never staying for a prolonged time in any of the line of fire of those pearls. And I was thinking of, like, low-tier LPer jokes I could make during this level. Because I am a very low-tier LPer on YouTube. There's no mistake about that. But I was thinking like, man, look at all those pearls he's wasting. Does he know how much money he could make by selling all those you know, something like that, you know, just... I'm not above those types of jokes. I'm not better than that. I'm gonna fight my urge just to, like, stop talking, just listen to the music. I've listened to this music a lot on my own time, like, I'm not even gonna lie. It's just so relaxing, you know? It's got a certain melancholy to it. Like, you know, I already told my own personal story about, you know, when I was a swimmer all the time. But, I don't know, man. I definitely think... Yeah, I'm trying to decide, you know? Is it this one or Gangplank Galleon that's the best track in the game, you know? Gangplank Galleon being the final boss theme that everyone knows. Thanks to that, Smash Ultimate remix that we got. Which was awesome. You know, not my favorite. It was a bizarre version of the song, like, for sure. And I think the same guys that, like, made that remix did, like, the soundtrack for Xenoblade Chronicles X? I remember reading that somewhere. I don't know if that's true or not. I believe it, though. Because, I mean, the Xenoblade Chronicles X soundtrack was... That soundtrack was crazy, man. In the best ways. I thought it was really good. Probably my least favorite of the Xenoblade Chronicles soundtracks. But, that's not saying it's, like, bad or anything, but... Yeah, everyone knows Gangplank Galleon thanks to the Smash Ultimate remix. I actually think I like the Smash Bros. Brawl remix more, you know, if I'm being honest, but... I think I would give the edge here, like, to the underwater theme, I think. I think it just kind of more perfectly embodies, like, what I think is kind of so special about this game from an atmosphere point of view. I think this is the last little bit I'm gonna have to worry about here. There we go. Oh, Donkey did most of the work there, did he? But I guess you can just live off his success there. Although I think I actually really do want Donkey Kong for the boss fight here. Bumblebee Rumble. Great. Let's go ahead and switch to Donkey Kong, yeah. So why do I want Donkey Kong here? This is one of the few instances where I think Donkey Kong is the superior Kong for this situation. And it's mainly because, yeah, he's a bee, so we can only throw a barrel and hurt him when he's not red and angry. But there is a slight delay between when you let go of the barrel and when the barrel actually, like, flies out, you know, the little animation has to play. And this bee is going to go faster and faster and faster, so it becomes more pertinent to, like, know what the delay in that animation is going to be. And it feels like, maybe this isn't the case, maybe it's in my head, like, I haven't, like, studied it or anything, but it feels like the delay for when you want to release the barrel and when it actually releases is far greater when you're playing as Diddy. So if you're playing as Donkey Kong, your margin for error is a lot bigger, like, you don't have to be as specific. But, hey, there we go, first try, okay. Still not the most competitive boss fight, I guess. But here we go, Gorilla Glacier. Great, oh boy. I've been dreading this one. This might be my least favorite world in the game. For 2 words, and you know, they're very common words in 2D platformers. Ice physics. Ew, I don't like them, they're gross, look at this. Ah, man! And the whole level has them. I think, like, the whole world has these ice physics. So, any sense of flow that, or momentum that the game did have is, rest in peace there, Extra Life, I don't need you anyway. It's just kind of out the window when you got freaking ice physics, man, unless you have, like, the entirety of the levels memorized, which I do not, by the way. Like, you know, I've practiced the levels a little bit, but if you're like, hey, do you have, like, the levels entirely memorized so you know when to make, like, every jump to, like, the microsecond? Like, no, I don't. Sorry. So unless you know that, like, you're just gonna be inching along, because once you get moving, you can't stop. Ice physics. But I can complain about the ice physics all I want, you know, it's probably well documented with this game. But this is the first time I believe we're hearing this kind of like the snow level theme, I think. And I think it's really nice because generally in video games, like the ice theme is kind of like this mystical, like winter wonderland, like romanticized kind of, you know what I'm talking about, you know? You know, kind of like this whimsical snow theme, you know, like, oh, look at the beauty of, like, all the white snow around and things like that. Was this just... I'll just go uphill. Okay, kill all of the beavers. But, you know, usually, like, the snow levels kind of have that type of music, right? Because, you know, it fits. You want people to, like, really like what the atmosphere is bringing and all that stuff. But, this game, that doesn't go for it at all. This is going for, like, the... Oh, there you go, donkey. To me, and you know, this is just my interpretation of the soundtrack, it doesn't matter what I think. Like, my opinions mean literally nothing. But, oh geez. Let's line you up right here. Not quite what I wanted to do, pretty close. This feels more of like, you're gonna die in like the tundra wilderness type of thing. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. This is kind of like my interpretation. Maybe it's because this level's also kind of hard. Like, we have all these precision jumps off freaking vultures. I can barely see because of the flurry on the screen. Which is an impressive graphical technique, I suppose. Oh god, is that gonna work? Okay, it did. There we go. Am I gonna risk that Rambi, though? Because I do already have one Rambi. How fast is this gonna go? Too fast, too furious. Thankfully, I'm an expert at these type of things. You know, this is me playing the Spirit board on Smash Ultimate all the time, I think. But, yeah, the theme in this one is like, it's like a danger theme, you know? Like, watch out. Like, the inhospitable snowy area, snowy tundra will kill you. Oh, that's just great. Okay, let's slow it down a little. Oh, no! Man, I was doing so well there, too. Well, I did hit that checkpoint, though. God, I feel like there's a secret around here with, like, one of these that I'm missing. Like, if I go off a barrel in a certain way, and not like that, just careening towards my certain doom as I am officially on tilt. If I come off a barrel in a certain way, I think there's like a secret, but I forget which one, and I don't really want to experiment all that much. Because the game's freaking hard, I don't want to lose all my lives. Okay, so we gotta jump this time. Let me remember that. Alright, we'll try this again here. That was a hard segment, though. Freaking bees. You see, this jump right here is like, okay, I don't want to try to make that with Donkey Kong. And I missed it anyway. Oh well. Okay, here we go again. Took more tries than I would like to admit getting back here, but I've been hitting these barrels a bit too early, I think. So yeah, I just have to do it whenever it's facing the direction I want. It's going slow enough to where I can make that happen. There we go. Oh boy, that bee's going fast. Settle down, bees. Sure takes a lot of energy to just freaking stay there. Okay, well, like, this is ridiculous! Oh my god. So I guess, like, right about there? Right about there, but... And it's just Donkey Kong, I don't have an extra hit right now. Okay, I'm just gonna have to go on, like, Faith, like, right here. Then we gotta do it again with a faster bee, because why not? Okay. I think that this has gotta be, like, the final challenge, though, right? Okay, right here. This is... No. It's gonna be the next one. Is it... Oh, was it that one? Okay, it's this one. Oh, no! Man, this is really difficult. Ah, jeez. Okay, well... I guess I got all the lives in the world to keep trying here, but man, that last one is brutal, man. Brutal. Okay, I think I did it. Oh no, god, it's still going? This is still going? Are you kidding me? Oh, jeez. Okay. At least they're not, like, moving up and down anymore. Okay, hold up. Next one. Okay. Right there. Oh, boy. God, this one just seems random. Okay. Come on. Okay, that one wouldn't have worked. That one would have worked. That one wouldn't have worked out. Okay. Oh my god. Why does this just keep getting more and more ridiculous? I don't remember this. How am I... Man, how am I possibly supposed to know that this will work? Let's just go! Come on. I think we just have to go and pray, man. Alright, here we go. Pick a god and pray! God, just hold on. I'm freaking out, man. I'm on tilt here. There we go. Oh god, there's the arrow. Okay, do I want to go straight up or just straight? Like an arc or not? Well, we're going this way. Always sucks when you see the arrow and you get booted back. Okay, did we do it? Did we get it? Okay, I think that's the last of the stupid barrel segments. Now if I can just not die to this bee. God, man, these gaps in the floor are so big. They can tie to the freaking claptrap too. Is that it? Are we done? Oh boy. That was something else, guys. I mean, thankfully there's that golden rhino right there, right by the checkpoint, so you can keep using it to, you know, go to the bonus room and, like, get some lives that you lose, but... boy, I hope the rest of these snow levels are not gonna be like that. That was brutal.